Welcome to Tuesday's Tips from So Very Easy. My name is Laura, and have you used the Supreme slider yet? It is a great thing to use that will make your quilting so much easier. The Supreme slider comes in two different sizes. You have a smaller one, which is great for traveling, and you also have a queen size one, which is 11.5 by 17. If you have a surface that you're able to work on, the large one is great. Traveling, the small one is great too. When you look at the Supreme slider, you have one side that is white, and it is very slick and slippery. The other side is a pink surface, and the pink surface has a bit of a stick to it. It's not sticky when you touch it, but it sticks onto a surface. You will also notice a hole. The hole is where the needle is going to go through. Now, because the slider really sticks well onto the surface, there's a little trick to getting that under the needle. You can just take it and hold it up so you have a little bowl shape, and then you're going to be able to slide it under, lift it up in between the needle so that the needle is sticking out in the bottom, and then you can drop it down. Now you can do it in any position that you want. And then when you stick it down and just rub it with your hands, it is there. It is not going to come off. You can put a little piece of masking tape just along this edge to prevent the quilt from lifting it up. You stick it down and you're ready to quilt. The needle is going to go right into that hole, so you have nothing that is going to cause any friction. All of the plates and all of the edges are completely smooth. The large one you're going to put on the same way. Make a little bowl shape and then slide it into the position you need, and you can change the position because it's not sticking yet. Then lowering it, going to be able to lower it right into that position that you want and smooth it down. You can add more than one together. Because I have a little bit of a lip here, I would like to make this very smooth, so I can add a second piece and butt it right up together, and now I have one continuous, very smooth surface. You can just put a little piece of masking tape here just to hold the two together so it can be removed afterwards. But now you have a great surface that quilt is going to slide very, very easily right underneath. There's nothing to give it any resistance, so it slides very, very easily. And that is going to make it a lot easier to do the pattern that you want, and it's going to save a lot of stress on the body. And when you're done, you're going to be able to remove it and put it away. Lift it up, do that little bowl shape, and pull it out. Now, if this gets dirty, it can be washed. So you'll be able to use this over and over again. There's two ways you're going to be able to set up your machine for this. We all like to have the feed dogs dropped if we could, because it makes it smoother for us to quilt. But if you can't drop your feed dogs, you're still able to use the slider. You will have the feed dogs that will run along the back of the fabric, and you might get a little wear on the pink side, but it's not going to ruin the action at all. Matter of fact, it makes it really quite nice because the feed dogs are now covered, and you're going to have that smooth surface, just the same as if the feed dogs were dropped. So now this is going to make it a lot easier when your feed dogs have to be up for your machine. So regardless if your feed dogs are up or down, this is going to work. And when you're finished with it, you're just going to be able to store it right back into the container. And by keeping it all together, it's going to stay nice and clean and dust-free. So if you find that your surface is not smooth enough or slick enough, or your feed dogs can't go down, this could be the help that you are looking for. I'll put a link in the description for you, and as always, thank you for joining me today on Tuesday's Tips. Feel free to subscribe, and as always, come on back. Let's see what we're sewing next time in the sewing room. Bye for now.